Yeah. Anyway, yeah, isn't science used to get to the truth and say, no. So I imagine this story. Let's suppose some people live in a submarine, okay, which is 200 meters deep, and where no sunlight arrives. Is a very powerful. It has a double nuclear reactor, so it has energy for 1 million years. Hydroponic crops, so and is a auto. I don't know if this word exists. Sustainable. Well, the ecological idea of self-sustaining. I don't know if this exists. So water is recycled, oxygen is recycled using the energy. Using the source of energy is inexhaustible. Well, I don't know. It's enough. You have energy forever, and then people, there's a control in population, so everything's perfect. But one thing, they don't have sunlight. They can't tell the day from the night because there's no access. Because the universe is like a dystopic after a war or something, or after the coronavirus, the new coronavirus. So, well, there was this last survivors going there because in the light something happened on, in the surface. I don't know, a meteorite destroyed. I don't know, something that you just the writers might came up with good ideas, but maybe even the people in the submarine, they don't know because they are the sons or the grandsons of those who were really in the surface once. They don't know, and there's a high risk of going back and seeing if how they decide to remain there. So, and they think, okay, we're in a submarine, everything is okay, but this one say, come on, how do we define day and night? So, okay, so the other says, okay, they teach them for in the school. Say, in the upper world there is a sun, but we don't see it anymore because the world is polluted. We can't live there. Okay, the children, okay. And to follow the cycle of the sun, we have a white light for 12 hours and a red light for 12 hours. And when you see the red light, you go to bed. And when you see the white light, you work, you eat, you have fun with your friends, you study, whatever. And then at night, when the red light is on, you go to bed. Okay, because it's submarine, and they just can simply switch off all the lights. Someone says, okay, and this corresponds to the day cycle. Okay, the daylight. Okay. One says, yeah, but we're not sure that because I don't know, 100 years we've been in this living. We humans we live in this submarine for 100 years. We're not sure that the daylight is this 12 hours match exactly the cycle, because maybe the internal clock of the submarine or they didn't calibrate it well, so it's not coinciding. So maybe we are considering that it's this daylight, and it's not really. If we were outside, we would see that it's not matching. Say, come on, yeah, but say, why do you? I mean, yeah, but our life doesn't depend on it. The only thing about day and night is to set our cycles of eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner. When when the red light is on, we have dinner, we watch television, I don't know, and then we go to bed. We need this reference. It doesn't matter. Say the other guy says it doesn't matter day or night. We could change it, and it will be the same, because then the only thing that matters is that we are happy and we have something to do. We have cycles because we need it for living. Because if we leave the light, on the white light on forever, we wouldn't know when to go to bed, and we lost. We have an internal clock. We have the circadian clock inside. Even the bacteria in our digestive system follows a 24-hour cycle. So we need to keep this reference for our bodies. So that explains. Yeah, but we're not sure about the truth. I'm gonna say, come on, truth. You want the truth? I don't care about the truth. So that's the other would say. The only thing we need is a reference, something to work with, a valid solution, like 12 hours, doesn't matter which 12, but 12 and 12. And then, so we can set our circadian clock, like similar to the jet lag. You change country and then you reset your internal clock, your circadian, cycle to the daylight of where you are living, okay? And it might take some time. So then the summary, going back to the summary, it doesn't matter. And they'll say, but I want to know the truth. That's the problem. In science, we don't care about the truth. We want a solution like white and red lights so we can plan everything but we don't really care if it coincides to the outside, because we can't go out and check, because that would mean mosquito going to die. That would mean death for all of us. Okay? So that's exactly how science works. We don't care if the axioms are true. They must only seem logical. Seem logical comes after, but anyway, seem fair, seems experience, and then the most important thing is that they must provide a solution, a valid solution, which is setting our circadian clocks in this case. I hope you understand. I think my son did understand, but didn't like that about science. So it doesn't matter. Yes, and we've seen that that axioms were changed and were proved wrong, completely wrong by experience. For instance, the conservation of caloric. Some centuries ago, scientists thought that heat was conserved, not energy, or they thought that ether was filling this space, or universe was full of a substance called ether. And then it was proved wrong by Michelson-Morley. You can check. Michelson-Morley did a very nice experiment, I think it was in the 19th century, trying to measure the properties of ether, and they ended up experimentally seeing that the ether didn't exist. So, and they have to change all the textbooks, because it talked about ether and ether, there was no ether. So